I receive, moving on very swiftly now, one man who will be able to put all this Valentine stuff into context is Krishnan Gurumurthy. He's got the whole story in our Newshound archive studio.
Thanks, Ross. Scandal has resulted from the custom of men in high society in London who draw lots for their favourite women and then give them exorbitant presents on Valentine's Day. This year, Lord Mandeville is said to have given a ring worth £300 to his Valentine, a certain Mrs. Stewart. And the diarist, Samuel Pepys, reveals that last year the same Mrs. Stewart was the Valentine of the Duke of Norfolk and received a jewel worth at least £800. The custom among the well-to-do of sending presents and elaborate letters has nothing to do with Saint Valentine, the Christian priest and physician who was martyred in Roman times. It's thought that St. Valentine's Day got its name merely because the saint's day coincides with the date of Lupercalia, a Roman fertility festival in which names were drawn by young unmarried people to be paired romantically for the following 12 months. Sending Valentine greetings is not expected to become widespread until a general postal service is started. And even then, experts say at £1 a letter, it may be too costly for ordinary people. This is Krishnan Gurumurthy for the Newshound archive.
Thank you, Krishnan. Right, 7 questions then for you on that report. 2 points for correct answer, but 2 points away if you give me a wrong answer. No bonus opportunities. 21 is beating 8, but it can all change round, Peter, so stick in there. Karen, good luck to you, and good luck to Peter. Fingers on the buzzers. How much was the ring worth at Lord Mandeville? Peter?
£300.
Correct, you're catching up. Who revealed that Mrs. Stewart had received a jewel worth £800 the year before? No one buzzing, I should tell you. Samuel Pepys, who had given a ring worth £800 to Mrs. Stewart. Peter?
Lord Manson.
No, it was not. Duke of Norfolk, 2 points away. When was St. Valentine, the Christian priest and physician, martyred? You're in there, Peter?
Roman.
In Roman times, correct. You're catching up. It was thought that St. Valentine's Day got its name merely because the saint's day coincides with the date of what? You're in there, Karen?
Where couples were paired off for the next 12 months.
What was the name? We're looking... No. You give me a name? Nope. Lupercalia. So 2 points away, I'm afraid. For how long were young unmarried people paired romantically at the Roman fertility festival? Karen?
12 months.
Correct. Sending Valentine greetings was not expected to become widespread until what was started? You buzz again, Karen?
Postal service.
Postal service. No doubt about the winner. 23 has beaten 10. I actually could have given you another bonus opportunity as well, just before some sad person phones in and says he didn't give you the chance on the Italy question. So you've won. 23 has beaten 10. Peter, you've got yourself the Chronicle of the Year, 1993. Chronicle of the 20th Century goes to you, Karen. And of course, you now get to play Paper Chase. Right, I've got the questions hot off the press. You've got 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Person with the highest score at the end of the week will win £100 for your school.
Oh, no.
I knew that was going to happen. Anyway,
Appointment.
don't worry about it. We'll look after you. Best of luck to you. 60 seconds, and your time starts now. What is the name of the MP for Finchley?
Hartlepool.
Correct. In which country did the Winter Olympics open on Saturday?
Norway.
Correct. Who wrote the book Spudgie the Helicopter, which will be the subject of a...
Sarah Ferguson.
Correct. What is the name of the painting which was stolen from an Oslo?
Scream.
Correct. Which 1960s pop group are planning a reunion?
Beatles.
Correct. Who won the cup match between Manchester United and Sheffield
Manchester
Wednesday?
United.
Correct. Hundreds of people still waiting for free flights to America or joining forces?
Hoover.
Correct. The Home Secretary is to raise the fine for possession of soft drugs. What's his name?
Michael Howard.
Correct. 118 people walked through where on Saturday?
Pass.
The Channel Tunnel. Hundreds of people were ice skating in which park in New York yesterday?
Central Park.
Correct. Des Quigley yesterday became the proud keeper of a new aviary built where?
Pass.
In prison in Nottingham. Who won the Olympic gold in the men's downhill yesterday?
Pass.
Tommy Moe. Villagers in Cambridgeshire are using what kind of equipment in a new high-tech neighbourhood watch scheme?
Pass.
Personal computers. According to a survey, which sea creatures are making a comeback off the British
Whales.
coast? Correct. 64-year-old Kim Neville from Somerset was yesterday named as what of the year?
Pass.
News deliverer. The landlord of the Periwinkle pub could be making history as he applies for a licence to do
Bingo.
what? To play bingo. Correct. You got that wrong within the time. 11. You scored 11. Well done indeed, Karen. Right now, though, competition time for you at home. Win yourself a holiday. Today on Quiz Call, you and a partner have the chance to take a romantic break in Rome. You'll fly from London and stay in the Lord Byron Hotel, one of the most exclusive small luxury hotels in the city. Now, whether you while away your hours strolling through the ancient streets or just marvelling at the sights, a trip to holiday really is a holiday to remember. So, to win it, answer this. Which square in Rome is overlooked by the Vatican? Is it A, Red Square, B, St. Peter's Square, or C, Albert Square? Which square in Rome is overlooked by the Vatican? A, Red Square, B, St. Peter's Square, or C, Albert Square? Call with the answer 0891 339933, 0891 339933. If you are correct and you're selected by the computer, that romantic break in Rome is all yours. The lines stay open until midnight on Wednesday. I'll be announcing the winner on Thursday. That brings us to the back page of today's Newshound. Thank you very much indeed to Karen and to Peter. Smashing game. Coming up after the news, it's Zoe Ball with Children's BBC. And at 10:30, we say good morning to Nick Newhound today. 12:15, it's Pebble Mill with Alan Titchmarsh and his guests today, Beverly Craven and Thora Hurd. And I shall be in Barbados, yep, getting away from the cold here. Hope you enjoyed the show. I shall see you tomorrow for more of the same. I'll round up the morning later. Bye-bye.
Hello. Friends with.
Welcome to Can't Cook, Won't Cook. I'm Tony Tobin, and it's my turn to transform two non-cooks into two great cooks. So let's meet the first couple who want to play Can't Cook, Won't Cook. Hiya, how you doing? How are you? We've got Karen and Denise Ball. They're mother and daughter from Washington. That's Washington, Tyne and Weir.
Yes.
Karen is in retail management and Denise an account supervisor.
Yep.
OK, well, I asked your mum earlier why she nominated you, and this is what she had to say.
Karen just can't cook. Last Christmas I asked Karen to look after the lunch for me for 5 minutes and she burnt it. It was ruined. And I think after 20 years of cooking for Karen, I think it's my turn to come in from work and have a meal on the table. It'd be lovely. But I think she really needs some help.
What do you think about that, then?
Every word of it is true.
Every word of that is true?
Every word of it, yeah.
OK, well, I'm going to see what I can do, but it's time to meet the second couple who want to play Can't Cook, Won't Cook. Hi, how you doing? How are you? We've got Janice Stent and Kim Warner. And they're work colleagues. They work in a residential home and they help people with learning disabilities. Janice is from Birmingham and Kim is from Coventry. OK, now, Janice, earlier I asked Kim why she nominated you, and this is what she said.
We all take turns at work to cook, and it's about time Janice did more than beans on toast. She once cooked cabbage with Epsom salts instead of bicarbonate of soda. So please, Tony, we need some help for our residents.
Well, Janice, I think we're going to stay well clear of cabbage today.
Right.
Let's play Can't Cook, Won't Cook. Put your hats on and come in to me. Come in. Come here. You excited?
Can I get this hat on?
Of course you can get it on. Come on, that's it. You look lovely.
Thank you.
OK, are we feeling confident?
Yeah.
You're looking lovely too. Are you feeling confident? That's what I want to know, because we've got a bit of a difficult one coming on today.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it's time to reveal the meal. What do you think of that?
Well, it looks lovely, but you've got no chance.
It looks lovely, but you've got no chance. Let's take a closer look. We've got some chicken breast here, which we've rolled in breadcrumbs with Parmesan cheese in it, but we've stuffed it, if I just do that, with this lovely Italian-style butter. So it's like a chicken Kiev, but Italian-style. We've got sun-dried tomatoes in there, roasted pine nuts, lots and lots of goodies, garlic. Serving it with some pasta, keeping the flavours of the Mediterranean running through, sun-dried tomatoes, olives. So what do you think? Do you think it's a bit too hard? All those flavours coming through?
I'll do it.
You'll do it. Oh, you're
yes,
so confident.
I'm confident I can do
Let's
that.
rattle those pots and pans! Right, first job is do a bit of grating. You've got a grater with some Parmesan cheese. And what I want you to do is to just grate about 3 tablespoonfuls.
Oops.
Being careful not to break it in half, Janice. All right, we need about 3 tablespoonfuls, but we want to save half of it because at the end we're going to do some nice Parmesan shavings. Okay? And then, once you've done that, I want you to put about a tablespoonful into this bowl, and I want you to put the rest into this other dish with the breadcrumbs in it. Okay? Put that to one side and clean down your boards, because we must work nice and clean. And then I want you to take one of the chicken breasts, the smallest one, okay, and you'll see there's a fillet underneath it. I want you to sort of just gently with a knife just cut that fillet off.
Is that the fillet?
Put it to one side. That's the fillet, the bit that hangs off. That's it. Now keep your little pinkies out the way, yeah? That's it. Just put the fillet to one side and then come to me, because we're going to have a master class here.
Right, I've always wanted to know how you do this.
Right. We're going to stuff the chicken with the butter, so we need it to be inside and not be able to escape. So we need to make a pocket. But the way I do it is I make an incision down the centre of the chicken, making sure we don't cut all the way through the chicken.
Right.
All right? Then turn the knife on one side to cut to the left, and we're basically making an envelope, if you like. The chicken, just cut away there, making sure you don't go through the chicken again because we don't want any holes in it. Turn it round and cut it the other way. Just like that. Okay? And that gives us our envelope. And then just before you go, we need to get the chicken fillet and just cut that loose bit off there. And then using a very big hammer, just gently bang it out. That was a joke, big hammer, yeah? We just bang that out there and place that on top of our chicken and put that back on our plate.
Right.
Get to that stage and then we'll have a nice clean down.
Where did you get the boot from? Oh, there.
And then what we need to do is to wash or just turn the boards over that we're using, because remember when we're using raw meat or fish onto boards, you either change the board, wash the board, or in this case we'll just flip them over. Just turn the top bit, the board, that's it. So we start with nice clean boards. Okie dokie?
Yep.
Right, now you take the bowl which you put 1 tablespoonful of Parmesan cheese in, and this is where we're going to make our butter that's going to be stuffed inside the chicken. So we put our butter, add our butter into that.
All of it?
What are you using?
Your spoons are over there.
Ah, right. That's too
All right,
big of me.
add our butter into that.
I'll take
About
that.
a tablespoonful of sun-dried tomatoes. I've been very kind to you. I've chopped them up for you today.
Oh, thank you.
You buy them in a jar and they come whole. Do you like the taste of sun-dried tomatoes?
I don't like tomatoes. But that's because I haven't tried them in a nice recipe, so
Correct answer. Correct answer.
I'm learning.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. That's it, because we need some for that. That's it. Okay. If you just sort of,
Right.
relax a little bit, listen to what I say.
Yeah.
We'll get on fine. Okay. Tomato puree, a teaspoonful. Now, give that a little mix around. We want that to get through all that butter, to sort of mix through there. And then we're going to add my favourite herb into that, which is basil. Do we all know what basil is? Have you used basil before, Janice?
Never.
Never. OK, well, basil is this herb here, which is in your little pot. Basil? Yeah.
Right.
What do you think?
Oh,
It's different.
It's different. It's a lovely smell, isn't it?
yeah.
What's it smell like?
Hot dogs.
It's like what? OK, take your chopping knife and just gently chop through the basil, keeping your little fingers out the way, please. Just rocking that knife. That's it. Just chop it up, not too fine, and then add that to and we need to season that with some salt and pepper. Very, very important seasoning. What's that, some sort of a dance, is it? Break dancing? Are you having fun?
I'm having good fun.
Right.
Well, I can do it a little bit.
That'll do
to
it.
start.
Get it in the bowl, get some salt and pepper in there, and let's move on. Then you need to take our chicken breast that we beautifully cut up, and we need to spoon some of this mix into the centre of the envelope that you've made.
All of it or just some of it?
No, just half of it. There's enough stuffing here for 2 breasts, OK? So just half of it. You don't need to cram it all in now, otherwise we won't be able to close the chicken up. And then if you lay the fillet that you've batted out over the top and tuck it in down the sides so you can't see that stuffing. OK, that's going to protect it and that's going to keep it inside our chicken breast. All right? And then fold the sides back over the top so you can't see that fillet. That completely disappears and all you can see is the little incision that we first made. Then you want to get rid of your... How you doing?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
That is good.
I know.
That's very good. Well done.
Yeah.
Take a day off tomorrow. Right, now we're going to add a lovely coating on this. And again, keeping with that Italian feel, if you just get a fork and mix that Parmesan cheese into those breadcrumbs. Once you've mixed that, before we flour this, we should really get the pan heating up, which is the biggest frying pan. How you doing, Janice?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You're all right, are you?
Oops.
You've got a flame under there?
Yeah.
While we're there, put the flame underneath the water, because we're going to cook some pasta, so we get that boiling as well, and then we don't have to worry about that. See, I'm making it easy for you now. All right?
Yeah, fine.
Everything's fine. Good. Right, into the flour goes our chicken breast, and then pat off all the excess flour, because we don't want too much flour on there. And what this is going to do, this enables the egg, which we've got here, beaten egg, to stick to the chicken, which enables the breadcrumbs to stick to the egg.
I don't...
Did I say something funny?
No.
Well, that's all right, go on.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Put it in there.
Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, not the egg first.
No, not the egg
Oh,
first.
that's all right then.
Yeah. Is that what you do at home, the egg first?
I don't do it.
Oh, all right. Flour, let's get it coated in flour like that. How are you doing?
Well, that side's all right, but I think it might start
OK, that's
coming
fine. Let's
apart.
then into the egg. Get it nicely coated
Ugh.
in the egg, both sides, and then into our breadcrumbs. Then get it nicely coated in the breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. Get lots of it on there. Pat it hard if you have to. We can get rid of that. Flour and egg underneath. And try and keep it in the nice shape, nice brush shape there. Get rid of our breadcrumbs. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Now we're going to cook this in a little bit of olive oil. And that's the...
Hang on just a sec.
Whenever you're ready, Janice.
Yeah. Right.
Is she like this at work?
Definitely, yeah. She's good at her job, so.
She's good at her job, is she? It's just as well, really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is really.
OK, get some of the olive oil in the pan, and that's in your trough here, and it's marked olive oil. Can you reach?
Yeah.
OK. Sprinkle it in so there's a nice coating on the bottom. Just pop it in, keeping your fingers out the way, and then immediately turn the heat down underneath that pan. Then I want you to wash, get your dishcloth and wash your boards down again, keeping them nice and clean. We want to put some salt into our water for the pasta. We're going to get the pasta on to cook in a minute. Get some salt in there. Very, very important when cooking pasta. Always use some salt and just a touch of olive oil in there. Just a little splash. And all that does is that enables the pasta not to stick together once it goes in. It'll just keep it nice and loose. OK, so as soon as that comes to the boil, we're going to drop our pasta in it. And for this, you'll probably just need 2 of these wonderful ribbons. Okay,
Not
yeah, try
quite
and keep it out
boiling
of your
yet.
wok and in the water. That's it.
Oops.
It's nearly there.
Sweetie.
It's nearly there, you're
It's
right.
nearly there.
Keep an eye on that chicken because I don't want it to burn now. Yeah, I think you might put just a little bit more olive oil in there. Right, we're going to make a dressing now. And for our dressing, we need to toast some pine nuts, which are these little nuts here in this little bowl. You got that?
I've got
So,
them.
little pan that you've got there, just put a gas underneath it, light the gas, pop in the little knob of butter, and add the pine nuts to that, and then just keep an eye on them because once they start browning, they brown pretty quickly. Okay, so we're going to keep the Mediterranean sort of Italian feel going on here, and in this pan we're going to make the dressing that we're going to add our pasta to. So we need to add our flavour to our pasta, and I love working with pasta because you can add whatever you want to it, whatever flavour takes your fancy. But initially you need garlic. Okay, so with this garlic here, come and watch me do this because it always makes me nervous when I've got my punters on when we're going to crush. Do you like garlic, Janice?
No.
Yeah, you kind of look the person. I kind of knew she was going to say that, yeah? Anyway, garlic. Put the knife on it, keep the knife flat, remembering the sharp sides here. Sorry, did I make you jump there?
No, you're
Good.
wrong.
And then just give it a good hard bash. And we'll do 1 or 2 pieces like that.
Just 1 or
Keeping
2.
it flat. And give it a good bash. Right? And then once it's crushed like that, if you just run the knife through it, that gets it nice and chopped small. And then, if you just get the flat end of your knife and just push it into the board there. You've got a lot of smoke coming from your pan.
That's what I was looking at.
If you want to go and stop it burning, don't let me stop you, OK? How's your chicken doing?
The chicken looks like it could be ready to turn over, actually, I
Yeah,
think.
we'll turn it over then,
How do I do that?
OK? You do that with a gazunda.
Oh, right.
Can't get the kids to think.
Gazunda the chicken. You have them in Geordie land, don't you? That's beautiful and golden brown, isn't it?
Thank you.
Right, so we're going to crush that garlic. You get on and crush that garlic now. That's looking absolutely fantastic, Janice. Well done. Well done.
And your nuts are all.
Sorry?
Then your nuts are all.
Nuts
Yeah.
are all right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your nuts for a minute.
Right.
They're fine, OK? Mine are burning, but
Darling.
don't worry about yours.
What you said, man.
What?
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 You've got a bit of a short memory there, haven't you? Right, that's enough. That's enough. God, making me
It's not
nervous.
smashing.
OK, just chop that up slightly. That's it. Keeping your fingers out of the way. She's getting good. Bit violent. Your pine nuts are getting black over there.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yours are doing absolutely fine. Don't you worry. It's very important when you're cooking chicken Kiev or this style of chicken.
I've turned it down.
Turned it down? You want to take them off? Turned it down? Your dish isn't going to have any pine
I
nuts in
turned
it.
the wrong one off.
Turn the wrong one
I
off.
turned the chicken off. Right, where do I put this garlic, please?
Oh, now she's getting stroppy. We've got a temperamental cook. I want the garlic in with the pine nuts, please.
I haven't got any behind me.
Do you want some of these?
Can I
some
have
of
some?
these?
Can I have some of Janice's?
Go on, give us some of your pine nuts, Janice. I like that. Oh,
Thank
companionship and all that.
Will you pop it in there?
Hey, you won't be saying that when she's voted for, when she's won, will you?
Thank you. Right.
Now I want you to add the rest of the sun-dried tomatoes in with the pine nuts, and then you see some black olives in your little bowl.
You've got to have the gas on. Yes or no?
Sorry?
You've got to have the gas on. or
No, I don't want the gas on this.
No, turn
Okay.
this one out.
No. Okay, if I wanted the gas on, Janice, I'd tell you,
I'm
put the
sorry, I
gas on.
thought I'd missed it.
Oh, OK, don't worry.
Oh.
You just do as you're told, and we'll get on very well, OK? Black olives
You'll
now.
be the first man ever.
Black olives, OK? They're black. Do you like olives?
No.
I don't like... Did you see that? Right, we're going to just slice them up very carefully. black olives.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay.
I'm following. All of them?
Yeah, all of them. Just slice it through, and then I want you to add them to the pan that's got the pine nuts, the garlic, and the sun-dried tomatoes in. Okay, and I want you to add some balsamic vinegar. Okay, and then some olive oil. Twice as much olive oil into there. Any basil you've got left, and see this green leaves here, this is called rocket. It's a lettuce, it's lovely, nice and peppery, fantastic with pasta. And what I want you to do is just roughly chop that up, keeping the old fingers out of the way again. Carefully chop it up. So we've got the basil and the rocket, and we're just going to throw that into the pan as well. And that's what it's all about when we're cooking with pasta. Get it in the pan, throwing it all around. It's our wonderful dressing there. And then Karen.
What have I done? Oh!
Oh! Who told you to put it in there?
There's a bit in the pan.
Don't worry.
Doesn't matter.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
Right.
Very well done. Give that a tap. Right, our pasta should be cooked. If I've timed this perfectly, without any interruptions, our pasta should be cooked to absolute perfection. So we're going to strain it through our colanders, keeping your hands out of the way of the steam. Right, now you just wait.
Okay.
1 second.
Will you do it for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The only reason...
That's good, isn't it?
The only reason I'm emptying my pasta back into my pan is because your colander is full of black pine nuts. So you may borrow mine. Did you see that? OK.
Okay.
Do you want me to do that for you?
Yes, please.
Well, I'm not going to. Right. Put your pasta into the pan with the olives and the sun-dried tomatoes and that wonderful dressing that we've made. And then gently toss all those flavours through there. That's looking absolutely fantastic.
So what do I do with this pasta? Put it back in there?
Yeah, put it into your big pan. OK, we need to... You see? There's always a happy ending.
Yeah.
You've got the rocket in there. It's all in there now, you see?
Thank you.
And you were worried about it. Trust me. Black pepper and salt. Lots of black pepper in there because we like that in our pasta. And then we want to take our chicken out of the pan and turn the gas off on that. And then we get our serving plate. We're going to put some of the pasta using our tongs. Right, some of the pasta onto the plate.
Hang on.
And then getting a spoon, make sure you get some of that wonderful dressing. We've chopped all that stuff up, so we might as well use it. Get some of that wonderful dressing on the top of it. And now we're going to take some of these leaves, the rocket leaves, and we're going to put those on top of our pasta. All right? And then we're going to go back to the cheese, the Parmesan cheese. Mm-hmm. Right, rock it on top. And we're going to just peel it and make some lovely shavings. Parmesan shavings, Janice, they're very trendy. Do you like Parmesan cheese?
No, cheddar.
No, cheddar. That's great. No, that's fine. I like a bit of cheddar.
You bowl.
Okie dokie, moment of truth. I want you to cut into your chicken. Just cut it using your knife right down through the centre. And if it's cooked perfectly, like mine, you see all that lovely filling, and we're just going to put that on the side. In fact, if we turn that up the other way, then you'll be able to see it. What have you done now?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Hey, I'm
How
impressed.
come I don't believe her? How are you doing?
That looks really nice, that.
Hey? You're impressed with that, aren't you?
Yeah.
You see, you can cook. A bit more dressing on there, I think, and maybe try and get a bit more dressing out of there, but I think it's time to tickle those taste buds. Come in. Come on, let's... Come in. Let's have a look at that. Look at that, absolutely fantastic. I think she's done very well.
She has.
Hey?
I'm surprised.
She's excelled herself, hasn't she?
She has.
She listened, everything. What do you think?
Well, I'm really impressed.
You're speechless, aren't you? You're speechless. OK, put the blindfolds on. Let's have a taste. Okie dokie. I'm just going to do a bit of cutting up here.
Don't do that.
You can't see now, can you?
No.
You sure? Because it just wouldn't be fair. OK, Denise, I'm coming to you first with plate number 1. Open.